Okay, so let us begin. We'll start with a prayer together. You can all start you can all chant mentally. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So we did yesterday a session, and so today we're going to continue with this Vijnana Bhairav meditation. And it's a kind of a contemplation based on Vedantic and similar to Vedantic kind of teachings, but yet there's a yogic part of it, which involves working with the energy. So here we consciously work with energy as well. And so for this practice, as we did yesterday, we try to sit in a meditation posture and as much as possible without too much tension, but we try to sit as straight as possible, try to slightly lift the gaze upward. And so for the take a intention that was just for the next few minutes, we'll try to use as best as possible our attention and our intention with the practice. So mentally, we bow to Lord Shiva, the one who has given these teachings, and we try to attune to the Lord's presence, Shiva in the form of supreme consciousness, the ultimate reality, and Shiva in the form of also the Shakti that manifests as energy. But Shiva and Shakti together, which is one, but yet in this context, it's classified as Shiva is that essential supreme consciousness from where Shakti emerges and from into whom Shakti dissolves. So that Shakti expressing itself in different forms as Jnana Shakti, Ichcha Shakti, and Kriya Shakti. So our intention, our knowledge, and our practices. Okay, so first we start with a basic practice, and this is in our Vedantic thing. We do it in a slightly different way as a Soham practice, but here we start with a conscious breathing of the word hum and sa. So as we take in inhalation, we chant as ha or hum, and we pause as though the breath goes into the heart. So it is 12 fingers from the nose measurement. So the heart area, the central point of the heart, of the chest. So we feel the inhalation, the breath is going in, and just taking a pause at the heart. And then when we exhale out into that open space. And so here the practice is as you inhale, you just pause and hold consciously and hold at the chest point, at the heart point. This is the point of Shakti. And as you exhale into that outer space of consciousness. And that is the point of Shiva. And as you exhale, you chant Sa. So it is Hum, Sa, Hum, Sa. So, but we do it consciously first. So we can try to do this. You inhale, hold at the heart, exhale. So inhale. So initially do it a bit forcibly and then you can relax. Um, so, um, So feel that pause in between. As you inhale, feel that pause. And then you exhale, feel that pause again. And in that, you feel that openness of space, of emptiness, of consciousness. So again, inhale and hold at the heart center. Feel that inner connection. And at that exhale and feel that relaxation. Sa, sa. Um, sa, um, sa. So you can do it mentally, but almost like a whisper tone you can try and do. Sa, 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 sa. And feel that when you exhale, you just feel that complete cessation of all activity. And when you inhale and pause, feel that cessation of everything. So complete resting. Rest, exhale, rest, inhale, rest, exhale, rest. And then do it a bit slowly and non deliberately. This is similar to the Soham practice of Vedanta, where we are trying to feel that conscious pause and feel that unity with that Supreme Being. And then just relax and feel that complete openness as though you're looking into that open, dark night of skies, the night sky without a moon, which is quite dark. You're just looking into that space, empty space. So hold a visual. If you want to, you can also look with some open space if it is in front of you, and just feel that openness in that space where everything has stopped, everything has ended. Complete emptiness, absolute void, spacious kind of experience. And once again, if you feel restless or if you're not getting it, just try and do one or two more times. Breathe in, sa, exhale, and feel that space. Try to feel all around you, above, beneath, on the left and the right, front and back. Everything is empty space wherever you are seated. Just feel that experiential feeling of complete, spacious infinitude. So that supreme consciousness is not different from that emptiness. So in that emptiness is that beingness. In that consciousness is that emptiness. So try to contemplate like that. So it is a bit of mananam and a bit of meditation, concentration. So above, beneath, front, back, everywhere is this empty, spacious consciousness of beingness. Now we try to, in this practice of Vijnana Bhairav, this is also now contemplated within. So within our body, we try to experience this spaciousness within our body as well. So here we first start with a very nowadays famous practice as trying to feel that the top of our head is empty. So this is a headless kind of experience. Just feel that the top part where all our thinking, identity, seeing, everything happens, it's completely empty and just seeing is going on without a head. So there is nothing but empty space. And same at the, we can also try to feel that the bottom aspect of us. So there is just that like a spinal thing that exists, and everything else within our body is empty. We can try that as well. So this is the sutra says nirvikalpa manastasya viyat sarvam pravartate. So the nirvikalpa, without any kind of a modification, any kind of a uh, existence in that gross form, completely free of any kind of idea we keep. So just like how we can experience seeing everyone, everything, but yet there is no entity here as in the head. Yet seeing is going on. So as though like people can see through you. There is no entity there. You can also kind of try to look and see where is the sense of I experienced in the head. And is there reality, any I there? Any sense of mind or I? Where is it? Because the brain is a gross form and the eyes are also just gross entity. So when you try to penetrate and see where is the identity in the head, you find that there is just emptiness. In reality, there is no mind entity we can see. And similarly, this can be brought on to our heart. Where is this I-ness in the gross form? Can I see it? Can I try to feel it? That I that we assert, or the thinking, feeling entity. So we try to find that point until we get an experiential dissolution of it. And then all over our body also we can contemplate everything in our body. That is that energy of Shakti, that energy that's moving around. So in the gross form, nothing is real. Everything is just manifesting as because of that Shakti. So the whole body, you can take part by part from the head, chest, stomach, hands, lower part, all the way down to the feet. They are nothing but just moment of energy and nothing but that empty spaciousness held together by that energy. So the power of thought creates a gross entity. As the sutra says, Nirvikalpam Nirvikalpo Nirvikalpa Swarupa Bhag. So that essential nature is free from any of this thought identification. That form, gunas, upadhis, all these are thought identification based on ignorance. And when this is seen through, even that Shakti, that energy, resolves back into that supreme beingness of consciousness. So if you find it hard to keep up with the contemplation, then you can go back to doing a few more rounds of that hum in the inhalation and sa in that exhalation, and try to get a feel of that resting in that spaciousness where all thoughts, where you're beyond all thoughts and feelings. And also do one more last thing where you just feel that the whole of the body is like a balloon of air. So, in that balloon of air, there is just that spaciousness, that energy, that consciousness. And that skin is that balloon layer. And the outside is also space, air, consciousness. So that inside space and that outside space, there is only that layer of skin. In reality, there is no difference between that outward space of consciousness, and in this context, air, and that inner consciousness. As in the example of the space of pot within and the space outside is one. Try to release any other thoughts you have into this space. Holding on to this idea of space, let all thoughts dissolve into this one spaciousness of beingness. Just relax now and just feel that openness, that spaciousness, and in that the presence of that supreme consciousness in the form or the formless aspect of Shiva or Shiva Tattva. That supreme consciousness of Shiva is the essence from where energy and all forms, jivas, naras, everything emerge from that. So that consciousness and our consciousness is that same entity. And with a sense of gratitude in the heart, a sense of reverence, from that identification of our mind, we bow to that supreme being, that supreme consciousness, submerging that ego, that false identification into that supreme reality. And we invoke that blessings of that Shiva in the form of the Guru, in that form of that energy, that Shakti. We bow to that Supreme Shakti through whose grace we attain to our Shiva Tattva. That manifestation of this as the Om, we bow to that Om. And as I say my closing prayer, you can mentally hold yourself in that reverence. Omkaram bindu sanyuktam nityam dhyayanti yoginaha kamadam mokshadam chaiva omkaraya namo namaha. Yatra yatra sthito devah sarvavyapi maheshwarah yoguru sarvadevanam yakaraya namo namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.